OPEC Plus, an elite group of Saudi-led oil producers, obviously, putting pressure on Biden right now because his policies aren't working, revealing plans to impose steep oil cutbacks, slashing production by more than 2 million barrels per day. For more on this, let's welcome in Oklahoma Congressman, soon to be probably Senator of Oklahoma, member of the House Intelligence Committee, Markwayne Mullin. Sir, Congressman, we appreciate you being here.
Carl, thanks for having me on.
Okay, so we just had a debate about this with somebody who I don't think is very familiar with the oil industry themselves, but Saudi-backed people are going to cut 2 million barrels a day. Is there any way for America to be secure in this type of oil production or lack of oil production environment domestically and abroad?
Not really. Not when we're depending on Saudi and foreign oil. Carl, I want you to go back just about 4 years ago when the same group of Saudi princes, OPEC, the cartels of the oil industry, was actually asking the United States to cut oil production because the prices were too low. Because when we control the oil industry, we can set prices ourselves and not be dependent on OPEC. Now these same individuals see an opportunity to literally take advantage of a weak president, to which we have, and take advantage of the policies to which he had, or which he has. And you know what's interesting to me is Biden goes out and his answer to OPEC is, your decision is short-sighted. My goodness, those fingers should be pointed at you, saying your decisions are short-sighted. That's led us into this.
Well, the irony, too, is that he has been saying we need to cut oil production. We need to get away from oil. And the second the Saudis do it, he's like, whoa, guys, what are you doing here? And I mean, I was assuming that they were just going to continue to release this strategic petroleum reserve up to the midterms, so gases weren't that bad. But I think people have become kind of numb to this. My wife went to the pump the other day. She's like, have gas prices gone up or am I crazy? Yeah, they went up like 50 cents in the last couple of weeks. And she didn't even realize because she's been so desensitized to how high they've been. Is this actual Saudi Arabian influence, though, weighing in on our midterms because they're tired of Democrats running the show?
This will be on independents. When you started seeing gas prices go down, people really quit complaining about it. And of course, the Biden administration is really quick to go out there and say, we did this, right? It's our policies that's driving down costs. Right. It just took time to get there. Of course, they're not taking responsibility to it now. And do you know what's interesting about the Saudi import or dependence on Saudi oil? You don't have to go very far to look at it, because see, we're being forced to bring in regulations around the United States based on really what California is doing. And California has been cutting oil production for years. They have made it nearly impossible to get a rich resource that they have in their ground out of the ground, and therefore they are now importing more Saudi oil than all the other 49 states combined. And it's almost exactly the same amount of oil production they have cut. They have increased import by Saudi oil. So they're the largest importer, period. And they know. Remember, this is the same group, Carl, that's not going to allow combustible engines to be sold after 2035. They even know what they've done isn't working.
Yeah, well, that's great job, California. Really leading the charge there. One more thing, this is Biden's solution right now. They're gonna ease sanctions on Venezuela because Nicolas Maduro is such a stand-up guy, right? They're gonna,
excellent guy.
Yeah, yes. They're gonna say drill, baby, drill in Venezuela, where it costs you 4 times as much carbon footprint to produce the same barrel of oil as it would cost here in America. That's pretty green, right?
But Venezuela has some of the dirtiest oil, crude oil, in the world. And we all know that. The United States literally has what we call a sweet crude, which is very easy to refine. It has a very low carbon footprint. And we're saying that, hey, listen, we don't want to produce our own oil because of the green energy, but we need Venezuela to do that. And they're going to import it. And let me tell you, Venezuela is an interesting individual because their alliances now, because we put sanctions on them, now they've aligned with North Korea, with Iraq, and they have connections now to China and Russia. So now we're going back to our axis, if you want to talk about it, the ones that have largely threatened the United States, and we're increasing our dollars going to be spent with them. This is stuff you couldn't read about. If you try to make a joke out of this, people would laugh, and it's actually happening in front of our eyes.
This is actually unbelievable. I sit here and I think about this, and I get about 30 seconds left. If we continue down this path and we stop drawing down from the strategic petroleum reserves, what will these gas prices look like at the pump come December, Christmas time?
If we continue down this path, we're going to see gas prices increase by additional 30% easily, no question about it, because we don't have an answer for it. And by the way, at some point, we got to see the strategic oil supply has to stop. We're already at a 40-year low.
Right.
And we are continuing to dump oil into the market. Now, how are we going to replace that? We're going to pay these high prices to bring it back. At some point, you can't just continue to dump it on the market.
Yeah.
And OPEC is going to take advantage of us.
Yeah, well, every Republican should just have this slogan. There's the Strategic Petroleum Reserve graph right there. You see the drastic drop off, and that's what Joe Biden has done right there. Every Republican should just run the ad. You want low gas? Vote for us. Period.
Or drill.
Yeah.
Drill, baby, drill. We can do it ourselves. We just got to release the permits and tell the independent oil producers, go do your job, and they will bring it back immediately.
Just put a gas price on a palm cord and mail it out to every constituent. Congressman, hopefully Senator, soon, Markwayne Mullin, we appreciate you being here.